Hello and welcome to Star Ladder Star Series here with myself, James, and Host to my left. How are you, sir?
I am very good. We've got two great games, both of them from Titan today, and it's going to be good to see what they can do.
Awesome. We are going to have Titan versus Na'Vi as our first match. Following that, we're going to have Titan versus Existence. We're going to have Existence versus Existence. Had to do it, guys. There it is, out of the way. We should be starting live with Na'Vi versus Titan shortly. Obviously, we are delayed in this start. You can see Maniac had a bit of a delay here. We're stuck in some snow. But he has managed to get back to his computer. Might have cold hands, though. I don't know if he's sitting on them right now or what's going on. But definitely going to warm those up. You know, people have exercises to warm their hands up. They often do that a lot to warm them up.
Cold mouse hand is definitely a first world problem. In LCS, they have those little hand warmer things, essential for pro gamers. But coming out of the snow, it's going to be hard.
Yeah, it's not easy. I definitely don't like to go straight into a match coming in from cold conditions. But it seems that's what Maniac's going to be doing very shortly. So I think we might have some odds for this match. Worth having a quick look to see if we do.
There they are.
So Titan, a heavy favourite. I do believe Na'Vi have been losing a few matches recently to Mouse Sports and other people. But I think they're definitely underestimated here. And we'll have to see.
Yeah, definitely so. 77% is... it's pretty one-sided, and I don't think the scoreline will exactly reflect that. I mean, that's, what, a quarter? So looking at 16-6 maybe, based on those odds. But it's going to be, hopefully, a much closer game, maybe 16-9, 16-10, should Titan win it.
Yeah, it is a best of three.
Yep.
Do we have the maps, the other two maps? We start with Mirage, and the other two maps are Dust 2 and Inferno. So lots of warping to be done on all three of these maps. We'll see who will prove victorious. Kenny S versus Guardian. Haven't seen this for a while. I am excited.
Yeah, as am I. I mean, we've got familiar faces on both sides. Guardian, Edward, starix, Zeus, and Seized. So familiar I can't remember. And RPK, Kenny S, Apex, Existence, and Maniac as we head into the pistol round. Na'Vi starting on the favoured CT side, and Titan have sent one player over towards the B side to start things off.
RPK. We're going to have a quick restart. So RPK is a stranger, but at the same time, he's no stranger. Obviously, he was one of the masters of Counter-Strike Source. And he is back with the Titan team. Now, this is the first time we have seen this lineup on Faceit, I do believe. On a Faceit stream, should I say. This is SLTV Star Ladder today. So, quite curious to see how things are going to go for him. We'll have to see how he does once this map starts. And again, I know he had some catching up to do in terms of, you know, getting up to speed with the current meta. I feel like his aim probably never left him, you know, or after he had a bit of warm-up. Although he was playing, I think, like 12 hours a day or something crazy. But obviously he needs to adjust to the guns themselves, recoil, etc. Lots of patterns to learn and behaviours.
Ooh. I know it's warm-up, but it's always nice to see deagle shots like that.
Indeed it is.
And then you miss 5 in a row.
Yeah. There is a general lack of consistency with people shooting the deagle. I won't even say the deagle itself. But yeah, I just want to roll with RPK. I'm really looking forward to seeing this guy, and I'm looking forward to see. Oh, Guardian has other ideas. I'm looking forward to seeing him, but I'm a big Guardian fan. And how can you not be a Kenny S fan? So there's a lot. Yeah. There's a lot for everyone coming out of this match. And again, guys, if you haven't seen Guardian's crazy smoke on the T side of Mirage, where he faked a B and pushed A, then check it out on Faceit.com, youtube.com/Faceit.com. You can see the highlight there. It's got like 56,000 views, so quite a popular one. And on the subject of numbers, while we are just waiting for this match to start, we are going to be giving away
the blood in the water.
The blood in the water at 280,000 followers on the stream, guys. So make sure you hit that follow button, and hopefully we can give this away. We are due to do a subscriber giveaway this week as well, and I think we're going to go for this one, which is a StatTrak Water Elemental. I almost forgot what it was called. So Yeah, get involved, guys. Get involved with those
Also
two.
on Twitter as well, there's a tweet out. Once we hit 30k followers, we're going to be giving away a Dragon King
Indeed we are.
M4.
And on Facebook, we are also giving away another Dragon King right now. So I believe that post is up there. So head on, face it on
Facebook and Twitter.
And Twitter. Okay, so we're just waiting for one of these players to reconnect. Who seems to have gone AWOL? But yeah, I really don't. I mean, since like last year, looking at the matches we've seen from Na'Vi so far, I know they've lost some matches. I don't know if those matches were best of one, because the matches we've seen them play, they've won them, best of threes and other things. But definitely, I feel like they're playing on their reputation on maps, because again, they like the late game during a round, and yeah, Guardian was basically here, and he threw a jumping smoke there.
Yeah.
Which landed here, basically. And I think it was Edward who threw a smoke over the roof from about this area, actually. Over the roof, which lands here, which looks like there's a significant presence towards B, and it caused a 4-man rotation out of here, so there's only one player here who got AWPs in the chest from Guardian. So obviously, when that push comes in late, you don't expect fakes from Na'Vi. It's not something I'd say they're necessarily known for in the past. And if you just imagine this as Inferno mid, and the B bomb sites over here, obviously being accessed this way, and then A bomb sites over here. I've seen Guardian throw a smoke from the middle of mid to CT. Like if this is the CT area, he's thrown a smoke from mid to CT, and then they've pushed up towards quad. So Na'Vi definitely been working on their stratego while they've been off the grid. So Seized, we are still waiting for him at the moment. Not sure. I think we should, while we have a bit of time, guys, let's just show you what's coming up in terms of these giveaways. So, because I know recently I saw on Reddit that people they don't want us to go to break. They want us to just talk. Let's talk.
Just fill the void.
We're going to fill the void indeed. So again, at 280,000 followers on the channel, guys. Hopefully today we will give this away. So make sure you hit that follow button, and we will keep an eye on it as the evening progresses. At 290,000 followers, we are going to be giving away this one. Again, these giveaways are going to be open to everybody on the stream. At 300,000 followers, we're going to be giving away a Cyrex to one of you lucky people. That is a Factory New Miley Cyrex. And at the same time, we're going to be giving away a Glock Fade to subscribers at 300,000, which has not appeared yet. That's
bottom right, there it is.
Well, that's mine.
Oh, that's yours.
Hell no.
Oh.
Yeah, but that will be coming sooner rather than later. So what I'm curious about is how the two AWPers are going to play, because they're going to play AWP, obviously. Now, Kenyes, as you can see him right here, this is a position he likes to go in where he pre-fires this angle. He has a pre-fire of this angle. Now, Guardian, I'm expecting, is going to be, at least on the CT side, holding one place, probably mid. But when Kenyes is on the CT side, he could be, I think he's going to be between mid and A for the most part. So the question is, how do Na'Vi deal with this, basically? How do they put a stop to Kenyes? That is the question.
Especially with someone so fluid as Kenyes, who will just bounce around the map, hitting these AWP shots, and he could be anywhere. You can't even really start to predict where he is. One round he'll be in that mid window, the next he'll be A, and just keep going, changing things up, catching Na'Vi off guard. And that is what could potentially make Titan's CT side so strong on Mirage.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. The buttons are making sense now. Okay, everybody's back. So we are finally going to start this match. Only 40 minutes late.
Only.
It's not terrible. All right, best of 3. Let's go. So I think... did we do our knife round successfully?
Yeah, we did. The knife round was good. Na'Vi starting CT, Titan starting T.
All right. Kenya says HF means have fear. So this looks like it's going to be a 4-man push towards the A site. We saw some interesting nades from Nip. Actually, you can see where all these players are, and Nip just threw 2 nades over the roof. Often you find these people don't have armor, and that worked out quite effectively. We're not going to see it on this occasion, but something we may see in future on this map.
as the two smokes do land. The nade going out towards CT. Existence checking all corners before he gets anywhere onto the site. starix providing some support from connector, but as you can see, that wall of smoke has just allowed Titan to get onto this site and get the bomb down.
It's interesting they've only put up one wall there on the stairs connected jungle area, and they've left CT open so they can take it and take Jules there with the numbers if they choose to, but they're going to be at a one-man disadvantage as the CTs go for this retake here. Got Edward taking down Apex towards T-spawn. There's a crossfire set up between the Ts. RPK there in Palace, and he's going to be taken out as well, so that's going to be all the Tyson players cleared out. Have got a bomb plant though, which means they can choose to buy in round 3. I expect we will see a reasonable eco here, unless they try to force a second plant, which would allow them to probably also get a Norp on round 3 as well.
Yeah, and it looks like we're seeing a complete eco, just a Tech 9 and a smoke on Apex. They still seem a little bit undecided. There's going to be Tech 9s all around.
Forced it up.
Expecting them to just run into the B site up close and personal with these pistols.
This is really interesting. I think even Kenny S has brought up. We can see his money. He's got 650 left. So it looks like they're playing against what is expected of them. What's expected of them is Kenny S saves to get an AWP as soon as possible. And what's happening is they're forcing it up. RPK going to get wallbang there. And here comes the timing push.
But Seized is ready and waiting. Gets one. Unfortunately can't get a second as he gets taken down by RPK's Tech 9. They make their way onto the site. Existence gets one. Not able to find a second just yet, as Guardians having to rotate through short. Zeus still with this M4. Moves onto the site. Able to drop Kenny S now. Flicks and gets taken down by Apex. 2 versus 2. RPK's found himself at M4 as well, as it's just Guardian with a Tech 9. Is 1 versus 2. It's not looking too great for him. He does have the health and the armor, but RPK coming in big there. Really great play by Titan. The unexpected buy caught Guardian off guard, who was hoping to save, get the free round and pick up an AWP, but that wasn't the case.
Indeed. So we've seen Na'Vi doing what's not expected of them with those B fakes with smokes from T-spawn, and that's Titan doing exactly the same. So definitely new tactics coming out here for both teams. Definitely abusing their reputations, essentially.
We actually have 2 scouts being picked up alongside an M4, so Na'Vi have put a considerable amount of money into this round. So we'll have to see how this one plays out. The scouts right now, Guardian is nowhere really beneficial at the moment, as it looks like Titan are setting up for this A push.
Okay, so Edwards just holding an angle on Palace, and he's going to take Apex down as he tries to jump around the stairs, but the flank is coming in from Maniac. 2 fast frags there, going to leave only Guardian and C's remaining. Guardian with that scout is going to fall in mid, so only C's now. Has no armor, all he has is a 5-7 to save, so he may as well try and do damage. Considering his position as well, he didn't have much option but to engage. Though he got shot in the side as he was facing a different direction, so that's a clean round from Titan and a really good start. This could be an uphill struggle here from Na'Vi. Definitely that force buy in the second round is going to make it take a lot longer for Guardian to get his hands on an AWP.
Yeah, and just look at the money as well on Titan. I mean, RPK finished buying with 6,600. Kenny S on above 5,000 as well. They've got a lot in the bank here and can keep buying for a few rounds, as Maniac is kind of caught out here, as the push from underpass came from CT and he's had to smoke them off.
Almost his head, but look at his flank here coming from starix, getting us some information from the CTs. That will last for a little while as he's going to rotate back towards the site, or actually fake it, and he's going to go for the peek again in T-spawn. So definitely an information play here for Na'Vi, which is going to allow them to stack. Lots of people towards the B bomb site, but you can see Apex flanking there from underpass, and the C's and CTs battling for control of the B apps here.
Yeah, Apex just 1v1 with Guardian. He has been able to find himself an AK, so he has some firepower, but needs to reload before he can do anything. Walking towards the kitchen and gets taken down by Kenny S. This is where Na'Vi need to remain strong. They've lost 3 rounds in a row. They can get a buy together, and they need to win this round if they want to start actually building some momentum and putting a halt to Titan. Yeah,
things are looking awkward here. You can see a distinct lack of nades here from Na'Vi. Wondering if we're going to see an aggressive push up mid all day. Doesn't look like it, because if they lose this round, then things are not going to be good by any means. That is a great start, though, an aggressive starix. They've pretty much abandoned mid, so they're going to try and play for connector. See, Kenyas has got his hands on the AWP. We've got trades coming in all over the map at the moment. 2 versus 2. The bomb is down in connector, so that frag is only going to count for so much from Maniac, as they're still in control of the A site.
Yeah, they have managed to pick up the bomb, though. It's on Kenny S with his AWP. The B site is clear. There is one Na'Vi player rotating around, but Maniac is getting ready and waiting for that one. Not sure where they're going to come from, as they don't have any map control left. He does see one player, but they both get tagged pretty heavily, and Zeus is a Maniac. Maniac goes for the repeat, picks up that frag, so 2 versus 1 now. It's on starix, who picks up 1. Maniac is low. starix finishing the round with a double kill, picking up the AWP for Guardian. Great round from Na'Vi. Great comeback.
Yeah, so let's see what kind of mix buy. I mean, they don't have a lot of money still, despite winning that round. They only won it with 1 person, so it's going to be FAMAS galore. However, Guardian does have the question is, where does he take it? Kenies has got enough money, as Hos pointed out in the previous round. They still had lots of money in the bank when they had their buy. So Guardian going to start things off by taking down Apex. Not going to peek again, not just yet anyway. So timing pick. Oh, wow. Guardian is just too good with an AWP.
And there's still one more in Kenny S at the top of mid. As Maniac drops seized on this B bomb site, may bring a little bit of rotation in, but Kenny S still waiting for Guardian to peek. But Guardian's moved elsewhere.
Maniac with 10 HP and 2 teammates to go up against 4 full health CTs. They do, however, have 2 sites to hold here. You can see Edward just holding that angle on the B bomb site passively. Existence is going to even things up here, taking down Zeus. Guardian searching for Kenny S, but Kenny S is carrying the bomb in apps towards B. So it's going to be a 2v2 retake while we have a huge flank potential coming in from Existence, who is in A Palace. Kenny S, though, going to take down his rival Guardian. And his teammate has called that there are some footsteps, and Kenny S will finish off the job, taking down starix in the shop.
And that is a massive dent in the economy of Na'Vi as well. Look at that. Everyone below 2,000. Gonna be surprised even if they pick up a pistol here. Just gonna maybe throw this round away. Not really gonna be able to get much from this, especially going up against that AWP of Kenny S, who's got a very nice spawn for this mid peak. Ready and waiting, but no one's gonna face it.
Okay, starix tries to abuse the flashbang thrown by the T's there, but doesn't go his way. And this, again, this round, as Hos said, should be much the formality, as only Seized and Guardian remain. Seized could potentially get 1 frag here, but I don't expect more than that. There's the first one. There's 2, in fact, straight to the face. Has he got an opportunity to try and save the gun here? I think it's very unlikely. There's a flank coming in as well. Can't get anywhere close to a runaway there. AWP is going to get saved for Kenny S, so that's going to be some extra money to save in the bank. Meanwhile, we have the jumble sale by Sunday Market right now. We've got Edward with a Mag 7, Seeds with a Scout, not a lot else going on. Mixed money across the team as well. You can see Edward's, starix has 3,000, so he can probably drop an AWP in the following round for Guardian.
Seeds going for the jump peak of apartments with the Scout, of course. 100% accurate when jumping, and like that, gets the tag onto Maniac and forces Maniac to fall back.
Yeah, for some reason that still has not been patched out of this game. But I think the view here with such a mixed buy is that if things go their way, then they'll be able to pick up some more weapons as things go along, but they're not going to go their way. That's going to be 3 down from the hands of Apex. So only the primary weapons remain here, and I think this is a save. Edward and Seized, Mag 7 and Scout respectively. Seized trying to get a bit of an open now. I think he might be baiting for Edward. You can see Edward's position there. And now only Edward remains. So with his position, if he hears that player running and looks the right way at the right time, he could get a nice chunky kill here. Goes for some kind of flying attempt, but going to get a 0.5 for that one.
As now Na'Vi, again, it's a pretty mixed buy. That FAMAS puts Edward down to very low. Well, no money at all. Guardian on no money as well, and no armor. That's a very high risk, high reward play coming out of him.
Guardian is technically naked on the internet right now. Okay, so again we've got their presence in mid. Oh, that's an interesting smoke. I know that smoke. You throw it from near the bin in T-spawn, and depending on if you throw it in front of the bin or to the side of the bin, it leaves a little gap on the right, which can fool, especially AWPers in CPL. They may not realize that, and it gives you a bit of a pick. Existence with the AWP as well. We've seen what he can do on Mirage before. A bit of a highlight reel he has on the face at YouTube. Edward getting a kill back for the Titan side, but they are at a one-man deficit, and they've lost control of Connector, which makes life a lot easier for Titan. Again, you've got the flank coming in from Maniac towards the B site, so Titan got all their options open right now as they just kill Na'Vi one by one. Death by paper cuts right here. 2 remaining, starix and Seized.
And it's going to be really hard for these two Na'Vi players to try and defend this bomb site. They've got reasonably good angles set up for this, but starix is going to fall, so it's all down to Seized. He does get the bomb planter, followed by getting smoked off, throws the grenade towards apartments, and then follows it up with some spray, and Maniac comes behind, takes out Seized, and Titan are looking really strong right now.
Titan are showing people why they are so heavily favoured on CSGO Lounge Gaming bets right now. They are outstratting Na'Vi, something disgusting. All the way from the fourth round, after getting that plant, they've just been outstratting Na'Vi every single round, keeping them on completely limited economy. Guardian cannot exploit the AWP because he does not have the money to do so. And again, got a mixed buy coming out, 5-7, P250, CZ. This is a bit messy for Na'Vi.
As starix peeks round, forces existence away on 1 HP, follows it up, gets the kill, and gets himself a weapon as well, but Apex popping out of Palace, takes down Guardian.
Yeah, starix is kind of stuck in A slope at the moment, but he hasn't gone far enough to see that the bomb is left in T spawn. But not really going to matter as they are so outnumbered right now. Edward may be close enough to try and get a frag here. Indeed he will. From that range, 5-7 is a one-tap to the head, even with a helmet. Pulls out the AK, but it needs to be fast. He's going to get Kenyes down to 5 HP. Oh, Kenyes is blind, and that's going to...
He actually flashed himself there and had no clue where Edward was, which side he was peeking. As now Edward 1 versus 2, it's doable.
Yeah, he could try and save the AWP, but I think going for it's probably a better idea. 1 versus 2 with an AK, anything can happen. RpK could spray and get the frag. It's going to be patient with it and going to clear that one up. So 8-2, Titan looks like they're not even in the driving seat. They've got their own chauffeur right now. Double AWPs coming out for Na'Vi. And
again for Titan here on Kenyes and Existence. Going to have AWP duels all over the place. Kenyes doesn't really have the greatest spawn for a mid-timing, but Existence has this A-slope timing pick.
This is really interesting, actually. If this double AWP is going to be something like post-quickly, they're going to be AWPing anyway.
Guardian took out Kenyes in mid, I believe that was.
Once again.
Yeah, that was just Guardian being there quicker than the Frenchman. And it's a pretty big dent in Titan early on in this round. They can't go to A because the push has come in. So they're having to force their way onto the B bomb site as Maniac opens things up yet again.
What a clean opening on the B bomb site from Maniac. And you'll see he will loiter there, force a rotation from at least some of the CTs as they have to ponder where the bomb is. But look at this flank from starix. He's been so aggressive in lower A. He's going to go for the information play. He saw one of those players go past, so he's going to be making the call to his teammates that something is happening here. We've got Edward. He's just slowly making his way out of the CPL area. He wants to go to exactly this angle, but obviously not exposing himself to short. Going to spot Maniac at the back of the site as well.
There's starix that picks up Existence. RpK returns that as Zeus now comes in to this B bomb site. There's 2 players. He knows where they are, but can't find a clean angle on them just yet. RpK spotted the barrel, but now comes Guardian picking off Maniac, and it's just RpK left. Gets the one tap to Zeus, but that's all he's going to get as Edward comes in to finish the deal.
So it's a desperate round for Na'Vi. 1 AWP survives. But again, yeah, while we have a few seconds, it's really interesting if post-Kukli, Existence is going to be a second AWPer for Titan where they need it. Because, I mean, we're seeing a lot of that. Again, we're seeing it from NIP now with Forest and Makalele. So it's interesting how things are changing here. We saw how dominant the double AWP could be for Titan. So if they still have that capability in this team, then the sky is the limit. Yeah. Because it's a choice. Whereas before, people may feel they were compelled to kind of play that, but now definitely a choice. And again, look at the aggression here from Na'Vi. Just taking early advantages, not allowing Titan to control the match.
Yeah, but starix getting another frag there onto Apex. They've been really great with this A-site aggression. It hasn't always worked, But when it does, it really puts the odds in the Ukrainians' favour, as it's 5v2, just Kenny S and Maniac left.
That timing. Take the AWP away, see the player straight away.
And again, this push, starix gets punished for it this time. He pushed straight through T-spawn. He spotted the bomb, so they know where it is.
They still have a reasonable amount of time as well. 2 versus 4 though, you have to wonder if they're going to try and go for a save here. I'm curious as to what angles they'll take should they do it. Now, Kenny S is approaching the apps. If they are going to go for this with 30 seconds left, you'll see the angle. He kind of pre-aims towards the jungle area, which is quite nice. Have a look at this. You can see it straight away. He's just ready with those angles. Kenny S is a man who practices these maps, something disgusting. But Guardian is going to get the better of him once again, and Zeus is going to have the angles to stop Maniac before he can kill Guardian.
Kenny S really needed to hit that first shot because it gave away his position, and you saw as soon as he fired, the grenade came in, did half his health, and didn't really matter. They just knew exactly where he was.
Yeah, this aggression in a slope from Na'Vi has paid off in these latter rounds of the first half. We're going to have 2 people pushing apps at the moment from on the T side. That's going to be RPK and Apex. That smoke's going to waste their time and force an instant rotation from Apex. Existence holding a passive angle just in case the flashes come in. We have seen pop flashes from Na'Vi, and he's just waiting for them. And there's a flash there. You can see his teammate gets flashed. starix holding the right angle though, going to take down Existence anyway, and he's got cover just in case, but Apex is going to finish off that cover. That cover is Zeus. That cover is no more.
As we're back at even numbers, 4 versus 4. Maniac found his way into underpass. Going to be seeing what he can find there as Edward is above him.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. If he tries to look to the right-hand side of CPL, Edward's going to have the angle there. May all come down to timing, but speaking of timing, we have a timing play towards the A bomb site.
As Apex throws the smoke across, that's going to bounce over onto stairs, and the other one is going to go towards jungle. They've actually sent 3 grenades across there, I believe, as starix is ready and waiting under Palace. It's going to be a time-in. He's able to get 1 player. He knows where a second is. Flicks for RPK. Flicks back for Kenny S. And that was great play there from starix, as Maniac is now down to be a 1-man wrecking crew. 1 versus 3. 10 seconds left. He's going to have to try and save this AK and get as many kills as he can. He picks up Seized. Going for more. Unfortunately had to reload there as Edward finished him off.
All right, so Na'Vi bringing this back to somewhat of a more respectable score. I think it was 7-1 at one point, or 7-2. So they are getting back into this. But again, you can see the money still ropey for them. starix, Zeus, Seized. No money in the bank. Guardian, Edward doing a bit better. But look at the kills as well. Zeus and Seized, both 4-11, 4-12 at the moment. And looking at the Ts, they are on an eco finally. And that nade's going to do a bit of damage to RPK, but they're not going to give any sound cues that they are present there. That smoke may slow things down because Seeds will have a significant advantage and a bit of time should they choose to push without a flash.
As Edward is pushing towards mid, even if this T side were to push onto the B bomb site, he has a very safe angle, but Seized is the one ready and waiting. The incendiary grenade is there to stop the T's pushing through without losing a lot of health.
All bangs coming in from short as well. So this push has been somewhat cancelled. Again, Maniac's going to be the person just to stay around the B site. In fact, it looks like they're going to partly rotate just to ask some questions of the CTs, get them to move away from the B bomb site and spread out over the map. And in fact, the rotation will continue into underpass from the remaining players.
As Zeus picks up one, jumps out of the window and almost gets punished for it, but now Edward is coming around to provide some support. He's going to look down, gets Kenny S. There are two more Titan players here ready and waiting. RPK is going to get the frag onto Zeus here and onto Edward. Going to try and find one more onto Guardian here before he gets taken down. But
So
Guardian says no.
So fast. When you watch it without X-ray, you really see just how fast Guardian is. Could potentially bring this back to a 7-6 for Na'Vi. Got the auto sniper coming out for Edward as well. Wondering if that's going to go towards the B bomb site. Indeed, it may well be, unless he's going to mid.
Going mid. And it's Kenny S with the bomb at the top of mid area, just waiting for Na'Vi aggression. We haven't actually seen too much mid aggression. It's been more so towards the A side.
Okay, so early days yet. Now it's no AWPs for the Titan side. So curious to see how they will adjust. See Edward just going, oh, an auto sniper. That's going to be the bomb on the radar as well. Quickly gets picked up by Apex. He's going to go for an aggressive peek after grabbing the bomb. But of course, he's expecting the Na'Vi side to quickly vacate in case of a counter. And Edward's going to just get pretty significantly damaged there by that grenade. Bomb has made it all the way into connector, and it's down again. This could be the round here for Na'Vi, 5 versus 2. They do have 3 heavily tagged players, but with 50 seconds remaining, and that bomb in a very, very compromising position indeed. This is not looking like a round for Titan. So Na'Vi bring it back to 7 rounds to 8 after a horrible start there with great stratting from Titan. All credit to the French-Belgian team. See how the pistol goes in the second half.
Yeah, it was the second round buy from Titan, which really caught Na'Vi off guard. They didn't expect Titan to buy up even after planting the bomb. And it caught Guardian out because he only had a pistol. And once the first few members of Na'Vi fell, they passed over those M4s, those FAMASs, to Titan. They had the firepower to defend the B bomb site plant. And it led them to go 3-1 up. They got a few more rounds on the board, but then Na'Vi coming back strong in that first half.
I can't wait to see Dust 2, let alone the conclusion of Mirage. I mean, if we're going to have double AWPs from Titan with Existence AWPing, imagine how insane that's going to be. But I do wonder, because obviously he's the in-game leader, so I'm not sure how much he's looking at the radar and so on, because if they do double AWP, then on the CT side, you can imagine him potentially playing in B, for example, in the position we've seen Smiths abusing recently, but I don't know, I don't find that likely, so we'll have to see how it goes when we get there. But for now, we are into the second half of map 1, which is going to be Mirage, and we may have the Glock train going in towards the B bomb site. Looks like they're going to play for contact. You can see they're walking now, so as opposed to just rushing the site and it being completely telegraphed, they're going to wait. Look at this position from Titan. These tactics are really, really interesting for Titan. They've got nobody on the B bomb site. They're going for a straight retake on the flank.
They heard the smoke fall on that B bomb site, which prompted the movement coming in through these apartments, but Guardian is ready and waiting behind, gets taken down by the CZ of Maniac. The bomb will go down just in time there before any grenades came in, but the retake is on as Maniac has easy pickings in towards Kitchen, gets 2, but it's now all down to Zeus, last man standing for Na'Vi. 1 versus 3. The bomb is being defused as he tries to defend this, dueling Apex. Gonna go for it. 3, 2, 1. Zeus died to Apex. Really nice strat there from Titan, playing for the retake. As soon as they heard that smoke fall on the B bomb site, they rotated up those stairs into apartments, took out Guardian, and then they had the vantage point to retake.
This is an all-new Titan we're seeing, and that presence in the underpass is so interesting, because as long as they can control a slope/palace, then they can pretty much rotate anywhere else. They can go straight to mid and take over mid if there needs to be duels there, or they can even flank mid should they choose to do that. Probably not a good idea though. And they can flank B, as you saw there, and go for a 2-pronged assault where Na'Vi have no idea what's going on. That's basically what happened, but we are into a round now where they're definitely going to want to get a plant in. You can see they've got that smoke in the middle of the site, so they can try and plant in that smoke. Existence going to fall there. It's going to be 2 versus 2. And Guardian had an M4 for a short time, but he was between a rock and a hard place. Damage has been done to Titan, however, and they're going to go for these AKs after getting that first plant in the first round. If they got the plant in that second round, that would have been AWP, but not going to get there just yet. They had the idea, though. Again, you could see that smoke in the middle of the site, which is interesting because you can defend it from mid as well, or short, if you have a gun with enough range, but wasn't to be on this occasion.
As again, this aggression from Titan, Apex going straight into that underpass area, catching Zeus off guard as he came back out. Kenny S in mid, just seeing, but all he's got is a wall of smoke right now. Can't really see anything through, but still manages to find the shot onto Edward. As Titan 5 versus 3 now, Na'Vi really need to find a way to plant, and they've exposed Maniac, and that could open up the B bomb site. The rotation's coming in. The bomb is here, ready for the planting. They just need to maybe clear out one more member of Titan in order to secure this one.
All right, 3 versus 4, Apex 20 HP, but Kenyes has that all-important AWP. You can see him holding the angle there in the shop. Who is going to be his first victim? That is the question. You can see 3 CTs in the shot now as they start to slowly emerge out. Let's see how this is going to go. Existence going to get the first frag there. Guardian taking out 2 though. Trade frag coming in from RPK. 1 versus 2. They have no idea where starix is. Now I don't know who he is as it's 1 versus 1. And is he going to have enough time? I think. Oh, no, he's got no kit. He's got no kit. No time to grab the AWP either. Maybe he can do it after the plant. He should be safe there. He's just going to run for his life. So that's going to be another round in favour of Na'Vi, and they've got Kenyas off the AWP for the time being. Not going to have the money to buy it this round. See, he's upgraded now. He's gone from the Asimov to the Man of War, keeping things fresh.
As Titan going for this mix buy again. 2 M4s, and then the rest just have these pistols, and Na'Vi setting up for some smokes. We'll see where these ones go, whether it'll be the Guardian Classic to B, or whether they're just going to go for the standard A. They've smoked off CT, jungle, and stairs, so 3 smokes in. Titan blocked off, but Kenya still able to get 1 kill, but not able to find a second in Palace.
Yeah, you can see they've left CT open again. They want to engage on CT. They want to take control of it. See, the late smoke has in fact come in there. And these are going backwards and forwards. It's 2 versus 2. Existence has an M4 versus an AK and a Galil. This could go either way. It's all going to come down to who gets this next frag. It's going to have a massive impact. Existence holding an angle on Palace, but Guardian's going to fall. That's going to be the bomb down as well. Existence finally gets that last frag on Zeus, so an excellent hold by the ecoing CTs.
Yeah, the start of the round didn't look too great for them. Only 2 M4s in there, but they're able to push through those smokes and hold the site. Na'Vi weren't even able to get the bomb planted, which puts them onto an eco of their own, and it's a full-on eco here.
Okay, so Titan looking at hitting 12 rounds here. We may have a Glock train. You can see they're paranoid about the underpass now. Going to have a quick look and make sure nobody's there, but it's going to be a presence on both sites here. Although a good presence mid as well. They're just going to leave Apex, but he has, with that position in CT, he can call a rotation long before they can get the bomb down, as long as he holds CT. Kenyas making great use of the M4A4 there with all those bullets. Frag after frag after frag. Miley starix for the last one, RPK. And that's going to be a solid round of nobody lost for the French-Belgian team.
Yeah, real slaughterhouse there in the underpass area. Kenyas playing really well, controlling that spray. It's the harder of the 2 M4s to control. He was able to do it, and then RPK combined for the last frag. Titan now 4 rounds away from victory, but they're going to have to fight for this round here as they're going up against a buy of Na'Vi. Guardian still only on a Tech 9 though, really wanting to get an AWP in his hands.
Yeah, you can see Guardian with the Rec 9. He just, as you said, wants to get that AWP. That's the game changer for Guardian. He's been winning almost all the duels with KNS, if not all of the duels. So, you know what kind of an impact that can make. Double stack here in the connector area. And again, I don't know if Titan, I'm not unsure about the presence of an AWP in this round, but there was a very late presence from Kenyas there in CPL. Push going to go towards the B bomb site now, as Maniac has fallen after getting 1 frag on C. So 3 people going to take the site. They should be able to get a plant here, although they do need to cover shop window.
Has Guardian just sitting on this B site, seeing if he can find an opportune moment to plant, but with Kenyas lurking, that has become a lot harder. Existence on short, it's going to finish him off. And Titan get yet another round on the board here, and Guardian sitting on 4.2k, but the rest of his team, they're lagging behind. Going to have to eco 1 more, and then, maybe then, he'll be able to pick up his beloved AWP. Yeah,
this is kind of brutal. If they got the plant there, he would have had 5k. He would have had 5,300, in fact, after getting the bomb plant bonus as well. But wasn't to be on this occasion. Still wouldn't have been enough for armor. So, see, Existence quick on the trigger there. No armor to protect these Ts from that M4A1S. So they're going to get cut down.
Yeah, Kenyas, though, very nice shot from him. As it's now 4 versus 2. Na'Vi, they don't even have the bomb here. They can go back and get it if they want and try and get a sneaky plant. But right now, they're going for kills as Guardian finds 2 with, as you call it, the Rec 9.
Okay, so it is a 2v2 now. He could try and rotate through T spawn, and in fact that's exactly what he's going to do. If C's trying to get a very sneaky frag indeed. Has to be careful with his position though, as he may get shot in the back from short. We can see Maniac there just holding a different angle at the moment. They have actually no idea where the bomb is right now, although we're going to see a meeting of the minds here, and that's going to be advantage Titan, Apex surviving with 19 HP. Now, Seas has to be fast because the flank is, of course, coming in. They know where the bomb is. There's no reason for Maniac to stay in the other site. 35 seconds remaining. He's going to have to get in there, get the bomb, but also get back out again. So, not all the time in the world to do this.
No, Apex is very low, though. 19 HP. One bullet to him will kill him. Seized has his eyes on the bomb, but he's looking for the frag. So he knows everything's clear. Picks it up, switches to his pistol, so he runs that bit faster. But as soon as he pops out, he needs to look tight left. And he doesn't. It's Maniac who was waiting for him. And Titan now 2 rounds away. Guardian, he has the AWP. It needs to be the game changer. It needs to keep them in this game.
Yeah, this is last chance saloon here, pretty much, for Na'Vi. Guardian needs to find the opening, but they know that as well, the Titan side. Is it going to be nades again? Kenyes going straight for window as his teammate Existence goes for the information play straight into underpass and almost catches a player with a nade in their hands. Going to throw a nade up there, and that's 47 HP on C's. Pretty much a perfect nade there from Existence. So we do have the pop flashes coming out now onto the A site. Kenyes looking for a victim. Will he find one? He's seen a body. He smells meats.
Zeus is able to get one before he goes down. starix coming in onto Kenyes to get the return frag. That's a big threat down, but Guardian now able to get one more for his team onto RpK. 2 versus 2. The bomb is on Guardian. Seized has complete control of the B bomb site, and Guardian needs to get over there very quick, but Seized could be sneaky beaky like coming in from behind them from the jungle area.
They've still got time to play with as well. This is entirely doable for Na'Vi. There's an important frag for Seas. Do they know the location of Apex though? That is the question. 2 versus 1 now. And what's he going to do? I mean, looking at the money on Titan, I think he can go for this. Try and get that economic damage in. Seas just putting himself in a better position. He's going to see his shadow straight away. That's going to be an easy frag, a free frag there for Seas.
And Guardian plants the bomb for a little bit more cash in his pocket. He drops the AWP to drop for a teammate. Going to pick it up, and he actually has a really nice spawn for a timing push in mid here as well.
Indeed he does. Let's have a look at what he can do with it. I do wonder what LMS stands for. People are really pleased to see Guardian actually using a skin. The jump avoids the AWP. And Edward will fall victim. Guardian now. I'm not exactly sure as to where Kenyes is. Saw the smoke come out. Not sure if he actually crossed, but that's advantage Na'Vi, as he doesn't win the duel with Guardian. However, does manage to shoot one of his teammates instead, which I'm sure will be prize enough for now.
An Existence waiting to see if Zeus pushes out from underpass. He just saw the flashbang go across there, so he knows there's someone there.
So Kenyes is holding the angle towards shorts. Sorry, towards the bench area, which is where the T's go if they want to look towards short. So it's pretty much a free frag unless you have amazing pre-aim skills.
Seized has managed to push this far up towards B. He's going to send the smoke over, which could fake the B bomb site, and we see the bomb rotated back round alongside 2 other teammates towards A. The smoke may cause a rotation. They see it go over. And
they've seen this one before.
Titan were actually holding strong on their other positions, and they saw the bomb. Apex got 2 frags on that A site. They're not suckers for any distractions like that.
They've seen that one on the internet before.
There it is.
But they were like, get the camera! Just killed everyone as they pushed into the A site. So, match point for Titan. Let's look at the money on the Na'Vi side. Not much to speak of. How many rifles will they even manage to eke out here? All of one. Galil, a few nades here, not a whole lot going on for Na'Vi, and I have to say they've just been hard countered here by Titan almost all match. It's been amazing play by the Titan side. All credit to them.
And they're just going to Glock train, Tech 9 train it straight in as they drop out. RpK able to get 1, gets 2, gets almost 3. Has to switch out to his USP, but gets taken down. So 3 versus 3. They salvage an M4. They have 2 rifles on this B bomb site. The bomb is there to be defended now as Apex is going to come round, gets the frag onto Zeus. 2 members left now on Titan. That nade from Seized might do a little bit onto Existence, but it's going to be hard for Na'Vi.
Okay, so C's getting the second last one. It's 1 versus 1 now. He sees Kenyes. Can yes, you can see he's going for that kind of 1.6 style peak before the smash.
Oh,
my
wow.
god! How on earth did he see that? Who is this guy? That was some Bruce Lee level reaction right there.
That was a great way to end that game.
I didn't even see. Oh,
It was just
wow.
a flying body. It wasn't even like it
Wow.
was at normal head level.
I didn't see him until he was dead.
Yeah.
That
he
was
just jumped out, and Kenny S was able to just flick onto his body.
That was Matrix right there. So a solid game 1 there from Titan on Mirage. We are going to go through to Dust 2 as the second map, I believe.
Yep.
So we're going to cut to a quick break, guys, and we'll be back with the second map of this best of 3.